What's up, everybody? I'm Happy Tom. This is Happy Dragon Games, and today we are snapping our brains in half some more with Control. So I need to get to the energy converters. So ooh, more ability stuff. I would like to get this. I can launch grenades and rockets. Let's get... So, I think energy is is the resource we use to launch things. Let's get this. Astral constructs. So let's... Got mods for this, right? Less recoil, more damage, less recoil. Let's lower... Yeah, let's do that. Interesting. Now let's fast travel over to ventilation. This game's pretty sweet. So not only is the story just captivating to me, well, to me at least, but also the gameplay is solid. Like, the controls are a little bit chunky, but I mean, I don't think that's really a knock against it. It's really not enough to bother me. Maybe we just go into the power plant. That might not be the right place that I wanted to fast travel to. Yeah, let's just go to the power plant. It seems like it would be the hub of the places I need to go to fix the power plant. Ah! Man, the feedback from combat in this game, just like the sounds and the rumble and everything, is really satisfying. Die. Can you guys stop, like, existing and stuff? Well, that's really effective for those guys, huh? Sweet! Yeah, can you stop My lord. I already control this, right? Yeah. Well, I am dead. Oh, I lose stuff for that. Oh, come on. Energy converters over this way. Slap! Shoot! Bang! Slap! It's a pretty nice combo. Not like ridiculous amazing, but it's nice and solid. Rate of fire mod, launch efficiency. Oh! That's more effective than I expected. Where did you come from, man? What is that? Examination of paranatural topics. Summary. The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a redacted frequency different from our own. When those frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a redacted. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do not know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually, their frequency will shift. We do know that they are. They are not permanent. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes redacted in those who learn of it, so is actively denied. Existential dread? Is that what? Is that what they feel? A good defense. Investigate the training course. Yes, ma'am. Well. There we go. Oh. Yay. Listen, Trench is on the warpath about this Tennyson report thing. He wants to know who wrote it, and he wants to know yesterday. Whoever did this is going to get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt, so tell everyone in the sector to keep their heads down. Best not to be on anyone's radar right now, you know? I tell you, not even counting all the weird shit we deal with, this place can be downright hostile work environment sometimes. Can it? going on. Well, this seems fancy. Nothing? Alright. I need to be going the other way. Because I want to go do the training room thing, so is it this way? Alright. Okay. So that's what that was all about. Field training actor complaint. I'd like to file a formal complaint regarding the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field Training Course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski. Well, I can't wait to find out what made him so mad about that. Excited to see what he's so mad about.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training Course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
Okay.
I always did love obstacle courses.
Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
All right.
"45 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining.
Come on.
15 seconds remaining. Five seconds remaining.
Oh, I was so close.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining.
Woo!
Seconds remaining. Complete.
Yeah!
Congratulations, Rainer.
Guessing this isn't
Hell
usually
yeah.
part of the course.
What the hell is this?
It's protecting itself. I need to hit it harder to break that shield.
What? It's a safe. Okay. what does the safe do? Okay. Oh! Dope. Okay. That didn't do as well as I thought it would. I mean, I was pressing the right button, I was shielding, but... Okay, so I thought it was a 360-degree shield, and it was not. I think that was my big problem. Nice!
Good time to have a shield.
Die! Plastic tree procedures? Containment procedure. It must be contained within a soundproof cell. Description, altered effect, a Holiday Memories brand white plastic tree with a green plastic stand. The item repeats words and phrases spoken within a range of redacted feet, always in tone below redacted hertz. This verbal mimicry has profoundly distressing effects on the individual it is copying. Background. The item was taken from the Redacted, a Canadian research station established on Ross Island in Antarctica, where it was used to celebrate the holiday season. In 1979, solar radiation damaged the radio, severing the base's only means of communication with the world. After the frozen passages opened, a military expedition visited the base to re-establish contact. They found the base's occupants in various states of madness, rambling about voices in the tree. Military personnel discovered they also heard the tree speaking. After locking the item in a supply crate, they brought it back to the mainland, at which point the Bureau intervened. Okay. I think that was definitely worth coming here, though. Back to the energy converter thing.
ourselves hold together a little longer.
I would like to cleanse this, please. Thank you. Blue?
It's fried up. Fix it before the old living plants inside the plant has a
Now, Ati, I know you said something. I have no idea what it was. I hit harder than you. Well, that was another good decision, upgrading my throwy stuffs. 'Cause that deals a lot of damage. So much damage. Where is... Aha! Yeah! Okay. I was hoping that would work. It did not. Is there another one lower down I didn't hit? Yep, right there. Right at the beginning.
Now we won't blow up. Let's go lift the lockdown.
Can I get in that fence now? No? Still can't get in the fence? But I... Aha! There we go. On to the control room. Upcoming game reminder. Next game is Wednesday at 8, usual spot. Hazard owes me 20 bucks. Arish still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. I bought beers last time, so it's Hepstenstall's turn. Remus. Oh. Hooray. Boom. 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 Cleanse. Give me this. Gimme. so cool whenever it changes back.
To protect them, forces contain a lockdown. Could only be lifted by a directorial override.
Alright. Trench. Oh. Interesting. Directorial override. Must use gun. Got it. Some pretty cool other places I gotta go.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
I would also like to know, like, who you're talking to. Is it just the board, or what? I mean, you're talking to me? Is it like a big old meta thing and she's talking to me? I don't get it. Emily! Emily!
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Yep.
Let's talk, Emily. Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan. I left him behind.
Ooh.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved.
Oh.
A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head.
Oh, Lord.
She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. But one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So,
Okay.
Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Good, more clearance. I'm the director, so I definitely need to
the
work my
next
way
step.
up through clearance levels.
What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
What is up with you, Ahti? I did a thing. Alright.
I heard the Hiss attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions. Are they communicating? Coordinating? What about the planet?
What's this? Launch basic enemies when their health... Yes! Yes, I would love to throw enemies into enemies.
Attracted them.
The power plant is...
More energy, please. More health. And what's this one? Large enemies when their health is
largely
low. Okay.
confidential. No use guessing the Hiss's motives if we don't even know what kind of energy it uses.
What do you mean? It has to be a fusion reactor. There's no other way to create that kind of energy output, right?
NSC energy converters. Okay. Is this going to get me a thing? Or some stuff? I like things and stuff. I'll take either or both. Anyone else? Ah, come on. All right. Yeah. Yep. That sounds about right. God, everything about this game is so trippy and awesome. I didn't ever really hear anything good about this game. I don't know why. Michonnes. Charge mode and spin mode. Don't have those modes quite yet. And I don't think I have... Yeah, let's do spin. against enemy armor. Just damage. Reload speed. Spin grouping efficiency. Yeah, let's try that. Launch efficiency. Ooh, 11. Let's go ahead and just get the health recovery. That was doing me good when I was using it. Alright, and so our mission is currently... Pope informs Jesse that Marshall went to the research sector. Okay, so... let's fast travel back to Central Executive. And get on the elevator.
I heard the his attack the power plant. Brings up a lot of questions. Communicating?
Research sector, right? Is that what it said? Not paying enough attention. Either way, right now I need to get enough fast travel so that I don't really need to worry about the elevator. Research center. Right, okay. Okay, spin mode's pretty cool. Synchronicity. Synchronicity is a phenomenon long recognized by the wise but only recently given name by science. It is how we rationalize events connected to no identifiable causality yet clearly conjoined in purpose. Yeah. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen records and wonder at the result. The visionary, Carl Jung, laid the road. Now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce redacted behavior by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Refer to file redacted for full report. Interesting. This gun does not do much damage. Dr. Darling's office? Yes, please. Resonance theory. Alright, resonance. It's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if the vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do? Redacted opened the door to a redacted I've called redacted. The redacted emits a force that is far beyond the forces we've previously dealt with. It has shown me so much that I have to wonder. Is resonance the key element in all altered phenomenon? AWEs, altered items, objects of power, do they share a common... I bet it says frequency, but redacted. We can harmonize control points. What else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer this whole time? Refer to file redacted for full report. Sounds right. Sounds like the least crazy thing so far. Dear Dr. Darling, I suspect my colleague Dr. Harrington has already contacted you asking for an increase in her department's budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, all fuss but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, more useful research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Yours in admiration, Dr. Abraham Lewis. Ah, schmoozing. That's how you get things in the world. Astral plane? Examination of paranatural topics. The astral plane and objects of power. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport users into the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that the potential receptacle determined by Jungian archetypes and the collective subconscious would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AWE occurred in its vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by the redacted and the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through the objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully, the truth will emerge. Refer to file 6-32-6498 for full report. As soon as I find that file, I will. Don't you worry. Sweet.
Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. They're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations.
Oh, are you darling?
While you're wearing them.
Okay.
We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA.
That's fair.
Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat.
Yeah, you know what you're talking about, buddy.
If you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless.
Damn.
Kidding. I'm kidding.
It'll be terrible.
More.
Alrighty then. Astral plane counter essay. Objects of power and their astral connections. Alternative perspective. Dr. Darling is insistent that objects of power share a direct connection to the redacted, an entity or group of entities that we have little information on. I'm guessing the board? Or little that I am allowed to access. In his written reports, he states there are a clear link between these objects of power, the board, and the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work supposes these links are innate, a fact ingrained into the very redacted of objects such as the hotline or the service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the redacted, but had that connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such a direct contact with the board? Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director, or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the board is a natural fact and not something more redacted? Well, I expected to get, I mean, I am happy to have the information. The information is very intriguing, and it lends a lot to the story. I thought there would be something, cool in here, as far as gameplay goes. Dimensional research. This looks like it links to where I was a while ago.
Constantly changing labyrinth. You can never pass through.
Ooh. Ashtray maze. Really? Is this what we're doing? Okay. I really don't know how I feel about all this. Okay. But that's not what I want to do anymore. What I want to do is get some more cool stuff. Is this really all you get from here? I guess that's it. So I'm gonna get out of here now. I'm not happy about it, but I'm gonna get out of here. Really? Yeah, it looks like I should be able to go this way. Yeah, that's the way I need to go, though. Fine. This is so cool. That's pretty cool when you throw their rockets back at them. There's a shelter. There's usually a thing in there. Enemies. Oh, it closed. An astral blip. Boom! Is there another one? You know, this game is creepy in the same way that Super Hot is, if that makes any sense. Very reminiscent of Super Hot. Super Hot. Radio! So do we need to go this way? Well, I guess I'll go check out that thing I took so much time, blowing open first. Or not, since it's locked. Oh, okay. I can unlock this one. Oh, no.
She's in trouble.
Oh no.
I need to reach her.
Alright, and I also want to switch back to Shatter on this. Oh. Go down. All right. Transcript of a call to the California State Emergency Services. Dispatcher. 911, what is your emergency? Voice. Hello? Hello? I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? I'm, inside the wires. I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wire. Towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Go. Gone. Away. Okay, can you describe your surroundings? Ma'am? Hello? Ma'am? Dispatcher attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. Creepy. What's this? Not a door? Is it not a door? Alright, let's go through this door then. Flame!
Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid, the board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
All right.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid.
I'm guessing that's the thing from Ordinary.
That this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral feud, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Okay, so it came from the plane and burst through his brain. Astral Plane Exhibition. The Astral Exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Redacted was being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the Redacted, we decided to repurpose the space. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals, we hope to observe the Redacted's behavior in an environment similar to its own home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Refer to file 3-19-3811 for full report. Addendum. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity now known as Astral Spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted. Let it out! Zeus is bad.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
Really? After everything you've seen, you don't believe they would keep it? Okay, I think I get what I'm doing now. Okay, I guess not. Boom!
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Research!
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here!
On the way!
Are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
What are you? How about no? My lord. Ow! Boom! Ha! Get it? Didn't like that guy and his grenades. They were a bit easier to throw at him than the rockets, though, oddly enough. Yes, please, go back to being a building.
If anyone is listening, we've encountered heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the electrical. All agents are ordered to converge here.
I like stuff. Groupthink. Astronauts. So it wants me to go this way, I think?
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there.
Hypnosis,
Mesmerized by it.
Okay, this way. Okay. So how do I do that? What? What's going on? Any information on this somewhere? Oh! There we go. Oh, just gotta not be blind for a second. Gotta open this door? Yeah. Okay.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut first class. And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia? Yeah. I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary? Yes, I do. Perfect. Pursuit is good. Okay, you're all set. Open the
There are a
door
bunch
for
of
Mr.
SCP
Warren,
vibes
please.
from this too. I mean, in my opinion. But very SCP-esque. C's? So I do get to control them, right? Okay. And how do I do that? Okay. That's pretty dope. Fight for me! Alright. And another, please. distance, too. Now, we go back to...
when I took over the object.
Oh. So they were. Jesse, could you stop murdering people? Oh, that's a brain. There's a big old brain up there that I didn't notice before. That's why I didn't notice it. Dope. Alright. I think the intercom I need to talk to is this way? Yeah, this is it. Okay.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
Oh.
More of you? Really?
Always more.
Trench said his team knows all the Bureau's secrets. Marshall, especially. Does she know what happened to Dylan?
Probably. Whether she tells you or not is another thing.
Marshall is waiting for you in the Luck Lab, just down the hall.
Bathroom? Did you say in the bathroom? Marshall! She said you were in the bathroom! Oh. What's this? Rubber duck supplement. What? Rubber duck. AI52-AE. Background. Discovered in the home of Agent Redacted after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Redacted, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of a child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. Update. It was discovered that Agent Redacted was bringing known paranatural materials into his home, illegally taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent Redacted has been terminated. Yeah, that makes sense.
Welcome to the party, ma'am. Marshall is right down the hall.
Wouldn't surprise me if terminated meant murdered, too. Claim! It's mine! My control point! How dare you think it's yours? Ooh! Yay! You guys look pretty tired. Y'all been fighting some stuff? Have you been fighting as much as me? Nah, didn't fucking think so.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
Were you?
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Faden. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
I have firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan. I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Alrighty, so it's about time for me to go and make some food. Gotta cook dinner. So we're gonna leave this here. Seems like a good stopping point anyway. We're about to get into some really cool stuff. Just met Helen. She seems to know too much for my taste. I don't like it. It makes me feel inadequate. But we'll figure that out in the next one. Till then, you guys stay happy.
You've already sold yours, but